Hello, so I want to make a pretty short video explaining how I do my kicks. In the beginning I used to have a lot of problems because my kicks would be too low or too muffled. You wouldn't really hear them that clearly, and it all changed when I found this one plugin called LF Max Punch by Voxengo. They have a lot of different plugins, but when I found that one, it really changed everything. So I want to show you how I use it. So I have this kick here. It has no effects on it whatsoever. It has a lot of low end, which I want to get rid of, and I'll just show you really quickly how I do it. So a parametric EQ. We want to increase the high a little bit, like +3. Then we reduce the mids a little bit, around -9. So you can hear that the energy of the kick in the middle is gone because we reduced the mids. We still need to get rid of the lows, so we're gonna make a high pass filter. Then we're gonna put it like around 100 Hertz. Now the kick is way too low, right? If we start the snares and hi-hats. Okay, so this is where we're gonna open the plugin. We're gonna add a punch, maybe +5. We're gonna increase this one, +2. Gonna start all these ones. Make the kick mono is also very important, I think, at least. Gonna increase the saturation by 2 as well. So these two +2. Yeah, so 0 on here. I leave the sub at 0. I'm gonna increase the mix gain to around 35. My kicks are usually between 35 and 40. So this one we will have here. And the big magic for me is increasing the frequency to 150. We can increase the punch a little bit more if we want to. Like around 8 is sometimes really good. We can increase this one as well a little bit. Now the kick is really punchy, and it just if you're sidechaining your music, like you sidechain the pads and bass to the kick strikes through the mix really good, and I really like that. You can hear difference between 100 Hertz and 150. For me it's a clear difference, and it depends on the kick, of course. If you have another kick, for example, we can take this one. It might sound better at 100, so you just have to, for example this kick. We go back to this one. Change the pattern a little bit. So yeah, that's what I do basically. I just increase the mids, decrease it, increase the highs, and I make a little bit of a high pass filter on the low end, on the bass. Yeah, high pass. Between 50 and 100 usually. It depends on the kick though. If the kick sample that you use doesn't have that much low end, you don't need to make a high pass filter, to be honest. For example, sounds pretty good as well. And sometimes you want to have the mids really low, you get this kind of sound. Yeah, this is, I like this a lot. And another trick is just to basically route the kick to another channel. And now it's really punchy because you basically have it 2 times, right? Let's go back to the simple pattern. So yeah, if you haven't heard about Voxengo Elf Max Punch, I recommend it because it's one of my most used plugins for sure. Yeah, so that's all that I do with my kicks, honestly. So the only thing more that I do is that I make a sidechain using peak controller, and yeah, I just basically bind the kick to the instrument that I want the sidechain, and that's it. I hope this helped, and yeah, enjoy your holidays. Bye.